yeah.
Right, should be on.
Right, I'll just pull over.
See, I've actually got a job on at the minute anyway, so I'll just finish that job. You know.
Yeah, I'm just pulling in to deliver mine, so it's a perfect time for me to get my chat, you know.
Yeah, you get your chat.
Right. So weird when you can't like.
Hey everyone, how we doing, man? How's it going? I found an old man standing outside my house, so he's on the stream tonight.
Hi everybody. Well, I will be when I get. There's some chat. Right, so. How did you get pop-out chat again? Ah, that little box. Ah, there we are.
Yeah, Ken. Sorry, I was.
I was just wondering how to
bollocks.
get pop-out chat, and then I've discovered it.
Yeah, I forgot to get me kind of
You get
pop.
what? You can come down.
I can't. It's I think it might actually. Is it on my desk?
I don't know.
What did I do with it? No, I must be downstairs. I'll get one when I go for a wee blow.
Oh. No, I can bring it up for you.
No, you're fine. How we doing, everyone? Yeah, let me know if you can hear me, Dad, and that. I'm going to turn my game volume down a little bit, because I actually had to turn the stream volume up a little bit, because my dad's here, so...
Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I'm just getting mine fired up on Twitch, so...
Yeah, Dad's on Twitch. Any moderators, feel free to stick a Twitch link in.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome.
Come and say hello. Long time no see. Right. Hopefully.
Sorry, if you're going to mumble, you need to speak up because we can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, am I live on Twitch? No, I might not have put... what did I do with that? Stream key.
Yeah, I gave you the stream key.
I put it in.
Alright, that's it. Did you select Twitch?
Yeah. I'll just double check. On my look.
I can come and help you if need be. It takes a little bit to come on to Twitch.
Right.
It takes about 4 or 5 minutes before it actually goes live. Yeah, it's going live, I think.
Yeah, it does say live actually, so I thought, well, I'll leave it alone. And not
leave it alone. I'll get a notification to say you're actually live. Alright, how to legally text and drive simulated. Absolutely. How we all doing? You're good.
Yes, and Ryan, first one in. Hello to you. Good to be back. Hi, everybody.
Been a while, Dad.
So strange, tell you. Miss it. I think it's that like when you figure out to do something, you're not sure to get started again. You know?
Yeah, I know. Jambo, what's the story, man? What's the plan on 5M? I'm excited to get on with you tonight. I don't know if you're probably going to end up in Gang's Dan, I think. Dan's gang, I reckon.
Hey, Cold and Reggie and Jambo. They're getting some racing with Cold again.
I know, I'm looking forward to it.
See how many people have changed rigs. A lot of people streaming now, which is good.
A lot of people streaming now.
You know, over the time we haven't been on, you know.
Yeah, you should get a few in Twitch now. You've just gone live there. So.
Cool. Hey, Stoke City boy.
Hey Kevin, how we doing? Nathan Reeves, welcome. How we doing?
Nathan's got some good news. I don't know whether I'm allowed to tell everyone, but instead of going football, he's going for another job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was telling us.
I'll not say anything unless he says what he's going to do.
Hiya Jamie, I will be drifting very soon, mate, yep.
Where should I get a job from?
R87, Neil's back, not even missed Mark. Cheers pal, appreciate it. You must be a fellow Gimp Suit fan, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, the Gimp Suit. I have to say that you have to remind us all these because I forget them all. Right, catch up, should I say. My profile started right from scratch again, so...
Yeah, I am as well. I'm a brand new profile.
Excellent. So I've got nothing, I can't remember anything, so I don't know where I'm going and where I'm coming from. Right,
So I'd forgot quite a bit as well, to be fair. Did Jambo get back to us or not? I don't think he did.
I'll have a look.
Chat's moving, so I can't.
Yeah, Cole, and everybody else, yes, I can't. Thank everyone much. You know.
Yeah, if any of the moderators have got my Twitch link, just bash it in every now and again. That's where my dad is at the moment, so.
Yeah,
see what
back
happens, good to be back. Awesome, man. Well, if you're slowing things down, Jambo, I'm well happy to hang out with you again, man. I miss you. Miss the RP from you anyway.
Nice. Let's get going.
Hiya, Brandon. How we doing?
Well, I've got one of them big cranes on the back.
Oh, you got the big crane?
Is it the Rex Tex crane?
Yeah.
You know, they're like the big mobile crane you can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got me.
Sorry, go on.
I've got my shotgun Teddy.
Yeah.
You've got a shotgun boy as well, haven't you?
I've got a shotgun dog, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, John, honestly, what the sort of, well, you can't tease him about it because it drives him nuts. The computer's been on.
Yeah.
Right.
No, Jambo, what I was going to say is with all the gangs that was going on and that, we kind of missed out on the actual RP together, so I don't really associate with anyone now, so yeah, if you're about, I'll definitely chill out with you a bit, it'll be good fun.
Shit, I've got lights now.
Right, you good?
Good. I think I'm good. Right. God, I've forgotten so much. I haven't been trucking in a good while, apart from getting the thing set up.
I know, I was the same over lockdown, I didn't really truck much at all.
It's good though, good to be back out. Hiya, Captain Ranger. Yeah, good. I'm pleased everyone's popped over to say hello, and that, at least you can see what we're up to, or what I'm not up to.
Yeah.
Driving badly. Oh, Stream Dog's come down. Hiya, John. Okay, Revo. Yeah, Nathan is joining the prison service.
Yeah.
So
on the right side of the bars.
Massive respect for that. I don't think it's going to be an easy from the programs that you watch. So yeah, you stay safe, my friend. Hiya, Ben. Hiya, Rocker. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be on the other day, wanted to get started, but yeah, it just wasn't. I haven't been well at all. Like, you know, my confusion's getting worse, I think.
My Daft doesn't have an open pipe, but it's still got a mod to it. It does sound good, actually. I like it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the sounds are good. I mean, I don't think I've got anything added at all.
No.
I think I'm running pretty basic.
Yeah. Hiya, Ben, mate. Yeah, you enjoyed last night, did you? That's the kind of stuff I want to bring to YouTube if I'm going to do it on YouTube now and again. But I am on tonight, but I won't be on YouTube. I'll be on Twitch.
On here.
Yeah.
Did you get because when I was talking to you, working out how you could get the chief, you
we got him.
Yeah,
we got him. Yep, we got him. There was a hefty bit of stream sniping going on, but
was there?
Yeah, definitely not from the chief, like, but yeah, we managed to get it. He knew it was going on as well, so we managed to work it.
Was you all talking in Discord as well?
No.
No.
No. We don't do that now. We're just in game. So yeah, we managed to get him. We didn't manage to kneecap him because there was that much stream sniping going on. We had to use him to get back out of where we took him.
So well, that makes sense, like.
Yeah. So it worked. It worked well. It was a really good laugh. Like, I really enjoyed it. So.
Hiya Reese. Hiya Pisa. Hiya Reggae.
And I've got to say.
Yes.
So
Reggae. Sorry.
No. Farming yesterday was super fun, so I really want to get on the MP with you on there. And
well, sorry.
No, go on.
Reggae is just asking exactly that. Do we think the farm streams? Yes. In short, yes.
Well, yeah, they were on yesterday, so.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah,
Yeah.
so Mark's got his first one back up yesterday, that's
Yeah.
gone down well, so yeah, so we will
Yeah.
get back
So
on, looking
what?
forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was going to try and say was, what I was really surprised, like we did the farm stream yesterday, which was really popular, more popular than the trucking actually, and I actually enjoyed myself. And then the 5M stuff, people seem to be enjoying it, and the ones that don't are just not watching it, which is what I always wanted, really.
Yeah, so
So
rather than giving you like bad
no, I've had nothing. I've had the same
vibes,
dislikes on there as what I get on the trucking and that.
yeah. I mean,
So
there's enough videos, and there will be with both of us being able to stream.
yeah,
I mean, you'll have told everyone about us splitting the rooms up so we can
Yeah.
do just what we're doing now, you know. So
yeah. So we're in the same house, just separate rooms. But I think that the thing for me was I did understand where a lot of the aggression was coming from people because it's a simulation channel. However, I do enjoy streaming 5M on YouTube because I get a lot of people in and you get a lot of people to talk to. So it's hard because I'm going to be on tonight and I'm going to be on Twitch and you know you're like, I kind of want to be on YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
So once I get the content up through the day, I will just see how it goes really.
What gives us the flexibility if I was wanting to do Forza or something like that while Matt's doing his Twitch, we've got the flexibility now to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully that would deflect some, like, well, instead of, well, there is something else to watch if you want to go and watch something, you know.
This is it, you know.
I mean, we'd rather do things together, but like when Mark plays his 5M, it's just, that's his, you can tell that's his.
Yeah, the War Thunder's a bit like that. I just can't get into it as much as yourself, you know.
No, and I mean, I haven't, I only been just messing about, really, just killing time, really, you know. I think like a lot of people, you know. Oh, Connor, wait up in the air. Oh, well, you were close to me before I moved back here.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Sniff. I've been loving it, man. It was a good night last night, wasn't it? Really, really good fun. I enjoyed it. Gotta say, though, I watched a bit of the stream back last night, and my God, does Twitch look far better than YouTube. YouTube looks crap compared to Twitch. It really does.
You said that all the time.
I know. It's just hard to get to believe. It's just that much different.
That it's up. I find that hard to take on board.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam. I hope you got your driving gloves ready, my friend, for some more driving, racing, and get Wreckfest underway again. So yeah, get back to having some fun. It'll certainly make us all feel better anyway.
Hey, guy. Sorry, go on.
I think it does make you feel better, doesn't it? You know, when you're doing something, you know, we've had such a lot of downtime. It leaves you alone with your thoughts, which can be a bit destructive.
Yeah. It really did, Henson. I must say, the Twitch looks far cleaner, like.
Right, so Doghouse is going to have his racing mitts on. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Sugar. Right.
Yeah, Anonymous, I agree with that, definitely.
Sugar, I'm only streaming on game capture. I haven't got a GoPro like Mark has. So unfortunately, I can only stream the game capture from one screen, not 3 screens. Otherwise, it would look like a little letterbox on your screen. So I know it's not the best. We got a shock the other day because the screens I've changed to are 1440, but I can't output at 1440. So it looked even worse than what you see now. So we changed them back the other day. So.
Hey, Matthew Preston. Yeah, a set of course is 100% coming back, more than likely with my dad as well, with some drifting. But at the moment, trucking, farming, sliding a bit of Forza here and there. Just kind of one sim stream a day at the moment. We're just trying to get back into it. We've got a lot on. Got a house inspection coming up as well, so a bit of housework to do and whatnot. So yeah, I will be on. Keeping me night times for myself at the moment, so there won't be any like simulation based content after 10 o'clock at the moment. So, which I
That's
don't think it's a bad thing, really.
No. Hi, Jody. Yeah, very good. Really, really good to see everyone again. I've got to say, you know, I hope everyone really is doing as well as possible. Without the gaming and that, you know, what would we do? It's been bad times. Yeah, drifting. Yeah, I can do the sliding about on Forza, but you know, going on with someone drifting would be better again. You know, so I'll have to relearn that.
Hey, go on.
I was getting the hang of going around the track with you, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, tandem it's completely different. You know, so. Yeah, thanks, Specialty. So.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, Sniff. Definitely be on later tonight, man.
Hi, you Sniff, my Dave.
Yeah, he's just going to get some tea.
That's you know, the names that you remember back from the multiplayer and was definitely first time I think it was just happened to come up in front of me, you know, when you were looking at all the names on the board and that, you know.
Yeah, Sniff's been around a long time.
He has. Hi Adam, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What are you doing with yourself now? You'll have left school, I would imagine now. Oh, hey, tell you what, that indicator's nice.
Yeah.
On this method.
Yeah, the indicators, if you put the windows down as well, they're even better.
I think I've got them down, I think. Oh no, I didn't even have them down.
Might have to adjust your volume.
Is it too much?
I don't know, I'm just saying, I was getting you to look at it. I can't see, obviously. You know, you're clipping and that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it looks alright.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I should have had the windows down. Oh damn.
Afternoon, Mr. Richard White. How we doing?
Oh, Richard, up in Shetland.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go for some more XP, so I'm gonna mess myself up reversing. As you do. Smoking Gamer. Yeah, it's great to see everyone popping in to say hello, but we get most people over on YouTube when Mark's on YouTube, but it's good that I can chat to you as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we can figure out a way to get me dad in this stream again, then we might do that as well. But the 2 streams is a good idea, to be fair.
I think it works okay.
I like it. Can't see me dad because he's in a different room, so I can't get his camera feed in here and use Discord, so unfortunately. But he is on Twitch if you want to go and have a look at him.
Yep.
He's just as
Come
beautiful as he always was.
Yeah. Oh, Max just done my hair, so I've just had my ears lowered. I'm just getting this thing parked.
Yeah, we're on another job now.
Yeah, I'm just getting
only a 500 kilometres job, like just off to Germany.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the new garage, you know, when you first start, I chose it to be in Graz.
Ah, nice.
I like that part of the world, Austria.
Yeah, me too, man.
So, alright, let's get it in the white box there. Oh, how about that?
You nailed it.
Nailed it. Hey, I did. Yeah, pleased with that.
Ben H. No, neither of us are on Pro Mods at the moment, but we will be.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get Pro Mods set back up.
Hiya, Glenn. Good to see you, man. Right. Sniff's popped in to say hello. Yeah, good, my friend. Yeah, good to see you again. Good to see everybody. It was quite a thing, you know. I'd forgotten so much how to get started again. It was weird.
You forgot even how to put your computer on, to be honest.
Just everything, really. It's bizarre. You know? It's like you've had a mind, one of them. What's it doing? You reformat. I've been reformatted. Right, which truck should I take now? Does the Scania sound okay now?
I don't know, because I use sound mods.
Man, I could go. I don't want to go back to Graz. I've got to go to another place that I haven't got. Oh, I can go to Australia. Where's the Iveco at?
Right, where can I purchase the wheel? You can get this wheel, the rim, from eBay. That's where I got it from. 380mm wooden wheel. Does the job just nice, man.
Good. It's a good wheel. Thanks, Lone Wolf. Daff all the way. I know the Daffs are good, but I've got to get an Iveco. But I've just started again, Adam. So I've started from absolutely nothing. I've got £20,000. I haven't borrowed any money yet, so.
Right, you have, because you bought your truck.
Oh,
So you must have done.
I haven't bought one yet. I'm just
Oh,
doing
you're just doing the quick jobs?
Yeah.
Ah. So you still have to borrow the money to get your truck?
So I'll have to borrow that money to get me truck, and then.
Yeah.
But I thought I'll not do it while I'll do it while I'm in the process of streaming.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know, just as if this is how you would start the game again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I thought at least if you explain it to me how to do it on stream, then at least everyone else would pick it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
100%.
Ivecos, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried them in the update, like so. Good, the trucking's just as popular.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised with the farming, like, because I swore that everyone chose screen capture over the GoPro. So I got all set up, everything was looking beautiful, I had the big light on in the room for me, you know, my camera, my face camera. Everything was fantastic, and then as soon as I fired the stream up, like, everyone was just, where's GoPro, where's GoPro, where's GoPro? So I was like, right, yes or no to it, and like, there was 2 no's to 350 yeses.
Wow.
So I was like, my God.
Hiya Scorpion and Jaden, nice to see Jaden, ready for some, I hope you're still driving.
How we doing, Darren?
Imagine all the updates everyone's had in this, in all this time, you know. Right. I've had to put one of my windows up, that was so loud.
Yep.
What a difference that is.
I know.
That's mad. Hiya Bailey, doing good, good. Better than I was a couple of days. It's been rough for everyone, so I'm not going to complain.
You've got a few in on Twitch?
Yeah, everyone's coming to say hello, so...
How many do you think you've got in Twitch?
I don't know, someone said 60 I think.
89.
89, whoa, wow.
Yeah.
That's rad.
And we've got 220 on YouTube.
Oh wow.
We're rolling, man. Hello everybody.
Oh no.
Right.
I ran out of talent, yeah.
It's getting used to having 2 people chatting again, so I'm not talking over you all the time, you know.
I know, it is hard.
Press the pedal, man. The pedal's pressed, boy. It's pressed.
Hiya John. Are you good boy? Are you going to say hello to everyone? You have to be good though. You have to be a good boy. Go on, yeah. If John was a truck, right, what truck would he be?
Oh, he wouldn't. He'd be a race car on methanol.
He's definitely on methanol. I've never seen anything like it.
Nah.
He's brilliant, but he's wired.
Nathan, it's saying, oh, we've got 385 on YouTube and 89 in Twitch. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's even better.
My God.
So, Kawasaki's gone Volvo.
Nah, John, if John was a truck, he just wouldn't be a truck. He could maybe be a drag truck, but he's wired to the moon. Like, the dog is wired.
He takes the opportunity to power nap properly.
Yeah.
So then, as soon as you start moving around the house, he's ready.
I know.
So, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool. Funny enough, I was listening at the Liverpool football match the other day, which I don't normally do, but I had 5 live on, so which was good. That must be so strange, mind, if anyone's a football supporter, because there's no one in the stadiums. That, you know what I mean? That must be so weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Richard Rushton as well. That's good to see.
I know there's some old names about in there. It's mad.
I know. Really, really apologise. I've missed so many on, but I'm trying to watch both, but it's very difficult. Hey, Philip Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn, until Mark comes off. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to about tea time, which is about it. I mean, my sleeping pattern, I'm not sleeping well at all, to be honest.
No.
I'm really not, and it's not like what time I'm choosing to go to sleep. I just go until I can't keep my eyes open, which obviously every day is different. But as soon as I lie down, I just can't sleep. I've just got so much all the crap going on in my head. So if I'm busy, chucking, farming, playing games, doing housework, playing 5M, it's great, fantastic, yeah. But as soon as I stop, I just start thinking about shit.
Hey, Kieran. I mean, I don't know. Say, I listen to something, which when I go to bed, I have something on to listen to.
Yeah.
I think that does help, but I understand it would keep some people awake.
I mean, I'm fine. I could sleep in a hurricane, but it doesn't stop my brain going around. Like, I can go down and sit and watch the TV, but if there's something broken or a problem, I can't get into the TV because I'm trying to fix this whatever the issue is. So it's a bit like that with what's going on in my head. I can't switch off, but it'll come. It's only been 3 weeks since Emma's gone, so
I know.
It's not really that long when I mean, Jesus, you were still bad over 6 months, so.
Oh, I mean, I think it takes a long while before you like soak everything in, and then with all that bringing everything back in my mind from like a year ago, so then I can sympathise with how someone's feeling. Yeah. And until it happens to you, it's very, very strange. Yeah, catch you later, Glenn. Anyway, and
see you later, Glenn. Well, there was a few people obviously asking them what had happened, as I've obviously explained it quite a few times in the past.
Yeah.
And I said for the first few weeks I don't mind mentioning things, on a small level. But what people didn't realise, because everyone thought when we stopped for lockdown that was us stopped, but I mean realistically when you moved in and things were rough, we struggled even at Christmas with content, to be fair. We really did.
It was tough because
so it was definitely a few months before we stopped officially that it was we were still struggling,
Yeah, it's like I suppose it's the same for anyone though. If you ask yourself when was the last time you had a clear mind, or like when I mean.
Can I just quickly butt in there? Sorry, before I lose a chat. SB Media, it's not English only, as in you can only have English people. That is not the case. It's just what happens is we get someone who's French maybe who's in, and by the time we've managed to be able to translate it, it might be something really insulting to somebody else and we don't know. So all we ask is people who don't speak English to just use a translation. I know Google translates very poor, but it's there. And all we ask is you can use it, and then the moderators can moderate the any abuse. That's all it's for. So
yeah, well said. Bailey's saying nice to have us both back. I know. I mean, we're going to try and get the best. It was nice when we were both in the same room. Don't get me wrong. It was nice. I could hear Mark streaming and things like that, but
it wouldn't have worked for going live.
You can't. We couldn't. If Mark was wanting to say do 5M and I wanted to go and play with and do something else, you can't do that.
Me insulting the police officer and you're trying to have a chilled, child-friendly stream.
Yeah.
So and I'm absolutely going ham.
Microwave man. I don't think I'm ever going to live that down.
No, you're not.
And that's what gets me, because it's a story. As I said to you, you could have said something 2 years ago. I haven't got a clue what we would have said, doing whatever we did, but people remember.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that people remember the stories that you tell. So, Neil the same. Yeah, that's another good one. Hiya, Geordie Gaming.
Where's my dad? He's literally underneath me. Not in a creepy way, but he's actually underneath me.
Yeah.
So basically, long story short, when my dad moved in this room, we really needed a bigger bedroom because my dad took our bedroom. So this room became a bedroom, and we took our main living room for the games room, so we could get me and my dad and all the gear in. So that's what we did, but it was never like we just put the gear in. We never did anything with the room or anything, and we filled it. We chocker filled it. So once obviously Emma left, it left a very small bedroom, and I'm in there. What are you laughing at?
Oh, Kawasaki nail over shoulder boulders.
Yeah,
when you
I remember.
Just
But-
stuff to brought back up.
So I took the very small bedroom now, because to be fair, we spend way longer in our simulators than we ever do in a bedroom.
After
So
100%.
I took the smaller bedroom, the room that I built in the first place to be a games room. I'm back in there now. I've got my I've got my big truck rig in here, and I've got my desk set up in here and the flight rig, and then I've got my racing rig, which is downstairs in my dad's games room. So
Yeah,
when we race
yeah.
together, we'll be in the same room. For doing
Yeah.
like 6 hours of spa and things like that, we'll be in the same room. So
Yeah. We'll try to work it so it'll be good for everyone.
yeah.
Yeah, distinct Teddy in the chair is Trucker Ted. John's been playing with him, so I've rescued him because John just wants to tear the stuffing out of things.
Yeah.
And these are Colin's old toys as well, so.
Yeah, sentimental.
Road rally, yeah, iRacing back on there. Everything, I mean, back on everything as best we can, get our minds right again, you know, it's been a hell of a time. Hiya, Clibo as well. And everyone over on YouTube as well, so.
Just to explain, if anyone notices the GoPro loses signal now and again, the port in the GoPro is knackered, so just bear with us. I will replace it eventually, but I only found out yesterday. You know where we plug the cable in?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if I wiggle it, it goes on and off all the time.
Oh, right, that's
Yeah,
not good.
so, but it's all good.
Well-
The GoPro 9's on its way out, so
Yeah,
upgrade time, boys.
We'll get updated. How's Deli
I
and
can't.
Firefighter? I can't believe he's just popped in. I was just going to say, is Deli and Firefighter being in on YouTube? Hiya, buddy.
Yeah.
It took the words out of my face.
I think we're
Wow.
we're knocking 2,500 streams out with a GoPro. I can't really complain if the port's broken.
Oh, you can't.
So it wouldn't bother me. And the thing is, I couldn't sell it because the port's broken. But also, most people who use a GoPro don't need the port because you don't use the port. It's not a charging port; it's just a video port. So we would just I just took it in a drawer and we use it for going out and about and that.
Hiya, Firefighter, how's it going? Is Deli okay? I don't know if she's been in on the other side or.
Yeah. Yeah, Deli's not too bad. She's leaving Mitch for me apparently. So that's what I heard.
Is she?
Yeah.
I wonder if they would have got married this year if it wasn't for the COVID.
Nah, she heard I was available and thought, nah, Mitch is out.
Having said that though, at least we can get. Oh no, we can't at the moment because there's another lockdown.
There is, yeah, we're going into tier 3 soon. So we're actually going to have to not have a life and stay in the house all the time. What's the chances of that?
I know.
Hey, Cap,
think...
long time.
Who's
I've seen Cap in a bit. Capture, man.
Oh yeah, Cap.
Big Cap.
Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Honestly, I don't leave anyone out.
Easy question. It's an old school question, this, and it isn't how much is your setup or how big your penis is. It is, how come you use right-hand drive even though you're not English? So, sorry, how come you don't use right-hand drive even though you're English? So I use a left-hand drive vehicle and we set the simulators up as left-hand drive purely because most GT3 cars, race cars and some truck mods are all left-hand drive. So
even Forza?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah, most cars in Sims are left-hand drive, so you end up being right-hand drive, and for the GoPro and everything else, it just doesn't look as great. And to be honest, even without streaming, just driving, it just doesn't feel as good. So, it's John barking?
No, they're just fighting.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, they're keeping themselves occupied.
Yeah.
Road Rally's just said, imagine actually going out and leaving the house. I mean, you're right. For me and Matt, I don't know. I think gamers in generally, we might have survived the lockdown a little bit better.
Yeah.
In mentally wise, I think.
Well, I would say a lot of gamers did because, to be fair, a lot of them who work got the time off, so they just gamed all day. So they were quite lucky. Dent. So everything you see here, wheel, pedals, shifter, actual seat, simulator, screens, mounts, everything you see, bar the computer, was about £700, which is the steal of the century.
Moonhead, thanks to it is good to see everyone. That's an Axdam. It's spelled AXDAM. Sorry, I just couldn't get that. It's like a tongue twister for me.
Yeah. Just a quick one to add on to Tanya's comment there. It wasn't. Yeah, not. There was only the silver frames thing you see that was sponsored. Everything else was bought. I know obviously we were sponsored in the past, but me and my dad during lockdown just got a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. We were just lucky. That's all it was.
We did.
We didn't intend on getting an extra rig. It just happened.
It seriously did, and it was one of them things where I wasn't really thinking straight at the time, and Mark said, "No, that's a good deal, Dad."
Do you mind if I explain it, just because a few people are now confused?
Tell them the whole story.
Right, the whole.
Anyone on Twitch, listen to this, and you'll understand.
Right, whole story. So obviously, we are gamers, and whatever we earn or save or whatever goes back into gaming. Like, that's what we do. So lockdown happened, stopped YouTube, and we were just gaming a lot, you know, driving a lot, doing a lot. My dad was heavily using my Porsche wheel. Not mine, but, you know, the one that was in the room. So he was heavily using that, and John was selling one for 300 quid, which Fanatic Gear just holds its money well, stupidly well. In some terms, second-hand Fanatic Gear in the UK can actually go for more than it actually costs to get it imported new. So it is, you know, second-hand Fanatic is just not the way to go in my opinion, unless you got a deal like we did. So I was sitting on Facebook Marketplace one day, and all my dad wanted was a Porsche wheel around about the £300 mark. So I came across this deal. It had the simulator that I'm sitting in. So it was the GT Omega Art cockpit, which is this cockpit here. So I got the GT Omega Art cockpit. Bear in mind, all this was 3-month-old with proof and boxes. Only thing that wasn't boxed was the simulator. So we got the Art cockpit. So bear in mind, this was 30 minutes away from my house. The Art cockpit, the 600 euro Fanatic pedals, because they're inverted ones. Just to point out, I don't think they're worth 300 euro more than the non-inverted, but they are nice. So we got them boxed. We got the Fanatic V2.5 base, the Porsche wheel, which I don't have on, Fanatic shifter, a keyboard and mouse, and a i7 PC with a 1070 Ti in it, boxed. With a box, for God's sake.
So, the box.
Yeah, it actually had the box. So I had a older wheelbase sitting on a shelf that I didn't use anymore, and I didn't want to get rid of this one. So when we realised that all my dad wanted out the deal was the Porsche wheel, I decided to sell an old wheelbase I had. So long story short, he had it up for 1,500 quid. Dad said, get it for 12 and we'll go and buy it. I offered him £1,000. He took the 1,000, so we bought the whole lot with the PC. All it needed was a screen to be a setup for £1,000. I then sold an old wheelbase I had and the PC that this setup came with for £1,000. So everything you see here was nothing, literally nothing. Screens were £200 each. One at a stand was free. The whole lot has cost me 700 quid. So it's a hell of a setup. Even that case that you see there, Facebook Marketplace, the case is £220 new. I got that for 40 quid or 50 quid. So honestly, second hand is the way forward.
Clibos over here saying that what a bargain. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really thinking straight myself, because I'd long really been moved in, which basically stopped what we're doing. But you want to upgrade your stuff as well, and Mark had found this unbelievable bargain. I'd never even seen the GT rig. But
well, my dad's words to me was, you can keep what you want if you can get about half the money back, 500 quid. We put a grand into it. Yeah, that's what you told me. So you said,
happy. I know, if you could get half
if you could get half the money back, you were happy. And I sold the PC for 650, and I sold my old wheelbase for 350, and I kept everything for free.
Ryan.
So literally, I mean, but for someone starting out, is what I'm getting at. If you paid £1,000, all you had to do was literally put a screen on it.
Yeah.
That's it. You could have rolled this into your living room with the PC. I mean, it's insane. Like,
And to give a shout out to the guy who, if one of these, when Mark said, obviously, I'll take £1,000, and the guy said, yeah, come up and get it. So we had to drive half an hour. By the time we got there, he'd already been offered more.
The full 1400.
Is that what he said? The full 4?
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to get it for even more. Because he was, it was such a good deal. It really was.
Just to go, can't feel this. Yeah, just to go on to you, right? So we bought this just to flip, and I ended up keeping it because obviously my racing rig, I like having it as a racing simulator, but I was trying to make it a car, a truck, a tractor. So when I had the opportunity to do this, and I already had the screens with a flight simulator in, all I did was reel the flight sim out and reel this in. But I'm the same as you. I've got a P1 downstairs with a £500 seat on it. I've got all the screens, everything. I've got way more than £1,000 in that thing with Fanatic gear, way more. And it was just amazing that I got all this. And to be honest with you, right, with the GT Omega stuff, fantastic. It's got an adjustable seat. It's very trucky, if that makes sense. It's not very race car-y. It's very like laid back, and you're not sitting like, it's hard to explain, but yeah.
No, I was going to go and say about the inverted pedals. Certainly from a trucking perspective, if you sit in it, it does feel much more like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? More like
it does.
Car pedals instead of being race pedals, if that makes any sense. So, Clibo's saying, he finds inverted better.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the pedal combinations out there, you can actually take them apart easy, and like with your G29s with it, you could take the pedals apart, couldn't you, and invert them. But I don't know if you can do that with the new Fanatic. The not the V3s, the ones below that.
CSLs you can. Just a quick one to TTV Josh. My full racing rig, which is now a full-blown race car. It's got a sequential and all that on it. I've got a tablet mounted. It's beautiful. You will see it in future streams, but that is behind my dad's rig. So if you go on Twitch,
you can actually see it.
You might see it in the background, but yeah, it's there.
The lights are on underneath it, so
yeah, you can see it there. I kept my dad's rig and my racing rig downstairs because when we do long streams, I can put a GoPro in and we can see both of us. So the setup I've got up here, because I put a hardwood floor in, this is on wheels, so I've got 2 plugs, a power plug and 1 USB plug. That's it. Everything else is mounted underneath the rig. So all I need to do is roll the rig out and roll my flight rig in. So we've got the flight rig up here as well. So you will see some Microsoft Flight Sim on. And I'm assuming you'll want to see it on GoPro and not on screen capture, because for some reason I'm just a GoPro whore now.
Yep. Absolutely. Ryan W asking about Crew 2. Yes, everything will be back and we'll get doing everything that we love to do. I mean, my first time back, so just making sure it's just getting me brain back to what I really was forgotten everything I used to do. So, I mean,
the best way of explaining it is we are back, but, just bear with us, There'll be a sim stream every day, and I'll have some form of me 5M on a night time, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, whatever. But we will get back to multiple streams eventually, so just bear with us.
And I'd still love to get back to, like you say, breakfast on a Wednesday, that kind of thing. Cheer everyone's midweek up. So we'll probably need to get a server, something sorted out. So if you just, once we get back on our feet, got some house stuff that we've had to sort out. Obviously with them moving out, we've had to change things around financially wise as well. So we'll do our best as always and keep you up to date. So that's been probably the hardest thing about being off, was people rightly so asking and dropping messages, how are you doing and that, which is absolutely fine. But not being able to be forthright with everyone and say, well, there's a little bit of issue and someone's trying to say, without going into the personal, it's tough.
Yeah. And on the other front as well is we will get back into the more episode-based stuff, but at the moment everyone's got a lot of questions and all that, So,
Yeah.
right, TTV, no, not correct. So, yeah, it's confusing, I know. So, before I stopped streaming and over Christmas when my dad moved in, you guys knew me as having 2 rigs and a desk, right? That's what I had. So I had a GT1 Evo and I had a P1. So I had all the Fanatic gear on the Evo and I had the P1 with the newer Fanatic gear, right? But with my dad moving in for finances and everything else, unfortunately my dad used the Evo for a while, but then he wanted to leave his TVs, not bother with them, hence why I've got them back again. And also he wanted to use the 24-inch monitors off the Evo for now. So when we brought his P1 down, there just wasn't enough room for everything. There just wasn't. So the easiest way, there was a subscriber I knew that wanted to go down a big simulator route but couldn't afford to. So because I had the Evo sponsored, I sold him quite a lot of gear for, I would say, a very respectable price. Put it this way, I don't think he would have had what he's got without buying it for myself.
And I would say the same guy, if he was in the stream, he would actually say he didn't feel like he'd been badly done at all. I'd hope so. I'd hope that way.
Because I'd done well for myself and had the sponsorship, I was able to help a subscriber out, which was brilliant.
Yeah.
But long story short, sold the Evo. I sold everything on the Evo. So when you guys last saw me and my dad, we had my dad's rig, which we've always had, P1, my P1, and my desk. That was it. During lockdown, I struck this deal, and obviously I had my dad's old screen set up with the flight simulator in. I got this deal for basically nothing. So now I've got obviously all my Fanatic gear that I've got on my normal race rig actually here. So I've got all the same gear downstairs I have upstairs. So really I'm pleased I sold the Evo now, but at the time when I sold it I wasn't pleased because I loved it.
Yeah.
But I did only have it for friends, and I didn't have it as a truck rig or a race rig. It was just set up as a normal simulator. So what I've ended up with is better, in my opinion. I've got a specific place I can farm and truck, and I've got a specific place I can just go and race. I don't need to swap shifters, wheels, all the rest of it.
Yeah, because I mean, Mark I said to him, because you're obviously losing your Evo out of the room to make room for myself.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to feel that he'd lost out. So you always want to feel like you're pushing forward with our hobby. Because honestly, it is too easy to go backwards.
Yeah.
And with new stuff coming out and things like that. So we have taken the time and...
got a guy there just asking what wheelbases we use, and he's just going to dive off the page there. We don't use CSLs, we use, me and my dad, all the simulators are on V2.5s. So, Fanatic Club Sport V2.5s.
I mean, we've never hidden the fact that we'd love to change to the direct drive wheels, but I didn't want to get a direct drive wheel without being able to get one for Mark as well, so we're just holding off on that, and that'll come later on. But it's something that I'd want to get.
Oh yeah.
So in the future, So.
We've completely set everything up to be shareable. So if my dad wanted to come and use his truck wheel now, pull his truck wheel off, put it straight on his rig. So even when we go direct drive, we've set everything up so everything's interchangeable. The only thing really that we could do with changing is putting a couple of the computers onto Ryzen chips. So if we then upgrade Ryzen chips in the future, then we've still got that ability. So for instance, say if I had a 3950X into my dad's computer right now, which is the Ryzen 12 core, whatever it is, monster, and then we wanted to buy a new chip for this older computer, what he could have done was gone for the new 5800X, keep his motherboard, and then I would just put his chip into my computer. You can't do that with Intel, unfortunately. So definitely going to move away from Intel a little bit. That computer's got an i9 in, it'll never go anywhere, obviously, but the Ryzen stuff, unfortunately, for ease of use is better for us anyway, for what we do.
Absolutely. I'll just catch Havo. Nice to see you. Look, sorry, missed you there. The next 12-hour iRacing race. I don't know at the moment. I don't want to promise anything. Me and Mark want to get back into as much as we physically can. So, you know, physically see how I feel myself as well, you know, before I promise that. But would look physically love to, obviously. And,
have I got a car in front of us?
I don't know.
I keep hitting something, but I don't know what I'm hitting.
And Jack Star's asking, Mark, can you tell me how to get 2 mirrors working on ETS? I think someone's done a video on that.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I know it's doable. So...
Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? I mean, Ryzen has surpassed it a little bit for the multitasking, but Intel's still got the slight push on performance if you want to go like really high end. And to be honest, the Ryzen versus Intel prices are the same now. But for what we do with the multitasking, and it's the motherboards, you know, it's that chipset. They don't change the chipset all the time, which is far better. RTX 3090, yeah, beautiful card. I don't have one, but yeah, very good card. My dad's actually got the best card in the house now.
Yeah, I know. Because, say, I mean, I am lucky in the way where I put all my stuff into. I've only got one rig to support.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I took any money and was sharing it out between a number, I couldn't do it. So. I was lucky enough to upgrade some stuff that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Clibo's saying he's going to hopefully move in with his missus and he'll have a gaming room. Well, does she realise that you would then be out of her way for quite a while, which sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
But yeah, gamers, we spend a long time gaming. You can't get away from me, can you?
No, we don't.
Absolutely. Good to see everyone back though on both YouTube and
thank you all for popping into Twitch to see me dad as well. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I really, really do. It's it's like we both miss a lot of conversation when we're doing.
Your stream's looking alright though.
Oh, that's good.
Well, your Twitch stream looks better than my YouTube stream, I'll tell you that.
Well, you proved this before.
I know.
I mean, it was like, you know, I wasn't sure because I just go along with what you were saying. And you're absolutely right.
Yeah, you still got 80 people in. Look at you.
Good.
It's the haircut, man. Telling you, it's got to be the haircut.
Mark's just done it. I said, you know, should I ever go doing it myself? Which probably would have ended up in a right old riot. But well, I'm going to drive a Renault.
Yeah?
Is it a Renault? Yeah. The Iveco sounded alright. It was just a normal, like, flat top cab.
Yeah.
I think if I'd hidden the truck and said, here Mark, have a listen to that, I'm pretty sure you'd have said it sounds good.
Yeah.
Right, I know, Cliboy, it's, like I said, I always said I was just here to support Mark, and I never thought I'd be in sort of this position of being straight. I tell you what has been nice though, is seeing so many people who've just gone streaming.
Yeah. This is the SLI Mega Mod. It's for the, it gives you everything like, oh no, I went the wrong way, you dick.
Hiya, Westy. Right, Harry boy, I think Harry's asking the same. Are you asking about left-hand drive again? I'm just trying to...
Yeah, we've already answered that. Hiya Otis, how you doing, dude? Long time no see, man. Sorry, I've got a bit of a mad cough.
No, it's alright. You cough away. I'm just going to have a look out the...
Yeah, I just muted my mic.
I mean, that, when I first started and everything was on the left-hand side, when we were trying to get me involved a little bit more, and Mark said you just got to get everything set up the other way around, and I just accepted it. It was just true, and that's what I needed to do.
Ah, it's not the story I remember.
Oh, what did I say?
You
spent all them years.
Yeah, so you spent all them years professionally driving. There's no way you could drive with that side, right? Then what he didn't tell you is he kept putting the frighteners on his missus a little bit because he kept getting in the car and putting it in the wrong gear.
I did, aye.
So he was driving with a truck, like Scania shift pattern, right, is only 3 gears technically. So you have 1, 2 and 3, right, and then you obviously you flip. So He was, sorry, on the Scania it's actually, what is it? Fourth is, that's third. Yeah, so third is
Third.
first. So it's,
Third
you've
is
got
first,
1,
yeah.
2, and 3. So he's getting in the car, sticking it in third, and trying to pull away. And then obviously as he's driving, he's getting confused on which gear is which. So he eventually swapped over to the other side, taught himself how to do it, and now when he gets in his rig, the right, if the shifter's on the right, it's gaming mode. If he gets in the car, shifter's on the left. He actually drives auto now, but back when he had a manual, that was the actual story. Yeah, you were convinced, you weren't having it. Same as when I tried to get you into Euro truck.
But now, but you've got to say, when you tell me something, what do I normally say, you just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't,
Hey, Big Ben.
Because he's only telling me for a perfectly good reason, so.
How we doing, Ben Wilson? Hope you're well, my dude.
Hello, Ben. Ben's a Twitch streamer now as well.
He is. Everyone's a Twitch streamer now, I think.
Yeah, because did Glenn swap over?
Yeah.
To Twitch as well?
He kept going back to YouTube because he loved it. But Twitch, from a community point, if you're starting from the bottom, get yourself on Twitch. Honestly, speaking from experience.
Well, there's the thing, because we've got. I know you're streaming on GoPro upstairs, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to because it keeps going off.
But you said straight away that YouTube versus Twitch quality is completely different. So you could go and have a look at both and decide for yourself if you're just new to it and decide, well, right, I haven't got many followers on YouTube. I may as well suck that off and go and.
Yeah, and I've got to say, it's the quality. I know you guys don't mind on YouTube, but if you go and watch the YouTube 5M stream last night, and then you watch your Twitch 5M stream, the difference is nuts. It really is. Yeah. Twitch is so much cleaner. I'm on the same computer, same settings. So.
Exactly. Hey, Ash K.
Yeah, I don't think I can go much higher with my bit rate, to be fair. So, I mean, I could turn it up a bit, but we could try that actually. I think I'm still set to it. Yeah, I'm still set to it.
Yeah, thanks Liverpool. I mean, I've not gone into actually looking, because I just trust what Mark told. You know, if Mark looks very critically at it, so
yeah, give us two.
So I think that's that's a fair thing as well. I think remember Firefighter saying that, you know, that amount of information that he can pass on the other way, it's definitely got to have helped people as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's taken. I mean, the amount of trying to figure things out that I would have had to go through, I wouldn't have bothered. Yeah. I would have just thought, I'll not bother.
Can anyone let us know if the YouTube stream's back on though?
Anonymous, yeah, I think you are right that way. I think Mark had already said as well that it has been built for streamers, you know.
Yeah, let us know if it's back on. I will be appreciated. It is on. Right, I'll just turn the bit rate back up again, just to see
if that works.
Yeah, so.
See you later, Clivo.
I wish the GoPro would stop going off though, man.
That is a bit. Is that the?
It's the input, yeah.
That's the newer one.
Yeah. Yep, that's the 7.
Yeah. Glenn's saying he still would have been on the Game Boy. Of course, the Game Boy is the new Switch thing now, isn't it? You know, my daughter's got a Switch.
It's back, but it looks terrible. There you go. So that's 4,000 bit rate to 6,500, and it looks worse. So it's fine. I'll sort it.
I just want to give Mr. Hound Dog a shout out, because that guy and his dad have been playing music all over the lockdown. So he's been keeping people entertained, and I've got to tip my hat to you, my friend. You've done a really, really good job.
Yeah.
Really, really good. They was just so entertaining. Lovely to see Rob and his dad.
John, I've never said graphics didn't matter in gaming. I'm the opposite. I don't play R-Factor and games like that because I love graphics. So, yeah, I absolutely love graphics, man.
I think what Mark might try to get at is if you're trying to stream, then you might have to go into the ultra settings and maybe go to high.
Yeah.
You know, because Sometimes that's what you've got to do. And
Oh, John, sorry, no, it's fine. He's just took something wrong. I wasn't complaining. I'm just stating. I was just stating that when I stream on Twitch with the same settings I do on YouTube, Twitch looks much cleaner. That's all I was saying. I'm not mourning. I wouldn't be here if I was. So I'm just saying, like in the UK with our upload speed, I can't do any more than the bitrate that I've got set. All I was saying is, if people are starting fresh, Twitch is cleaner and you can raid people, and you tend to build a quicker following if that's what you're after on Twitch. That's all I was saying. I wasn't complaining or anything. I really apologise if you took it that way.
Hi, hello Mitch, we were asking about yourself and Delhi. I think Northern Ireland's in full lockdown, I think, so I don't even think Mitch would be able to go, or Delhi would be able to come out of there. So
no, I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Oh, Glenn saying he tried ride 4 last night.
Any good, Glenn?
He said it was hard. That's all he's put on there. Rob, hopefully your wife's keeping well. I know she doesn't keep good health, and I hope you get the car back out when we get racing as well.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
He has been really good and entertaining though, to be singing along. And tell you what, if anyone's, it amazes me if you look, what's that? What's it called that you play? The words got out of my head, Rob.
I can't help it because I'm not sure what you mean.
Accordion.
Oh yeah.
Accordion. I mean, if you see someone playing accordion and you think, how on earth do they know what to press?
Oh, I know.
Because you physically got to do it by feel, because you can't see the. I don't know how he does it. I've watched him, and you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Jono, that's good.
Cheers for that, Adam, as well. So I don't need to change it back. I'll just leave it on 6.5k and it'll be fine. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, you're racing tonight with Womble. That's good.
Right, what do you look for when buying a second-hand rig? Just a good deal, mate. Yeah, just a good deal. That's all you want, man.
I mean, it's like everything. You've got to go with your budget, because we could say get the best you can that's going to last you as long as possible, without any upgrades going. For, you know, you don't want to buy another rig to then sell it and then get the next one up if you can afford not to do that.
Yeah, and I did see Sir bantering earlier. I hope your computer's still going well as well. Don't know if you're still about, but hope you're well, my dude.
Hello, Mr. Graham Jones. How are you, my friend? So they're all racing with Mr. Womble, so that'd be good to get back into.
Oh, definitely, man.
I'm pleased they've carried on racing. That's good.
Actually,
yeah. You what, son?
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
A Thrustmaster T150 for £130. I'm not sure on prices. Much more up on that.
I've got to say, T150 personally, I would stay away from, because there's a lot of features on it that I'm missing. So it's not belt driven, for instance. Well, it is belt driven, but it's a what's that word where things are two of. It's a hybrid wheel, basically. It's belt driven and gear driven. I would skip it if need be, right? There's two options when you're starting in sim racing, in my opinion. Logitech G29 920 or whatever, you get wheel pedals and shifter for 200 quid-ish, sorted, right? On the Thrustmaster range, that's normally where you upgrade from Logitech to. So, in my opinion, if you can start straight with a plain Thrustmaster TX or T300, then you can add to it. Otherwise, what you'll do is you'll buy a T150, you'll then add the pedals to it, you'll then add the shifter to it, then you're going to change the T150 to get the T300. So if you're going to do, if you're going to do that, you may as well just buy a Logitech wheel. You get 3 pedals, a shifter. Use that until you can afford to then change that, sell it on, and buy a bigger and better wheel.
Absolutely. Road Rally, yes, I have got the LMP2. I'm going to need showing how to do on the more hybrid cars and that, you know.
Yeah. John, cheers for that, Keith. Thank you, man. Yeah, John, I must have just missed. misput what I was trying to say incorrectly, so I apologise. I really do.
Yeah, but so yeah, things like that road. Well, I know you're still playing on there, but I think you just got to probably just stick with the car and just keep driving it, you know. But they are nice. I've got both new cars, but not spent much time in them.
Ex-Blondie, these are just 60 hertz TVs, these ones. These are the 40 inch, as you can tell. So, also, sorry, John, I think you're slightly behind on the stream as well, so you might want to refresh your screen.
Yeah, you did right getting the T150 if that was your budget for £130. I mean,
Yeah.
you've done exactly right. You've got the best you can for the money. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Blondie, yes and no, because the GoPro only streams at 60 hertz anyway, and I only stream at 60 hertz anyway, so realistically 144, and that's no good to me. So
yeah, exactly. And I mean, oh, sorry, you're talking about frame rate, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hertz and frame rate, same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, roughly.
Yeah. I was shocked when you know, when you came to setting the stream up, and I thought you can't stream in 1440.
Yeah.
And if you've got triples on, then it's So, but they look nice anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so Blondie, like my dad's on 27-inch monitors and I am downstairs. So for racing and that, yeah, the 27-inch monitors mounted here are lovely, but for trucking, these make the truck look big.
Yeah.
And it feels big, like it's good, like that's my hand on the wing mirror, you know, like everything feels big. So, John, yes, I will be, but it'll be on Twitch. So,
yeah,
we did a big event last night, so. But yes, I am due to get on the farm as well at some point, but the night times are kind of hit and miss, so kind of just make it up as we go along at the moment. So
yeah, Hinksy, so that's your answer as well. Yeah, you will be on Twitch later on 5M. So getting into trouble as normal.
That's it, man. Hi RIC, hope you're well, my dude. Good to see you both back. Cheers, man. Yeah, we missed you all as well, man.
Definitely.
Get Dale trucking, he was the better driver. He is, he's trucking over on Twitch at the moment.
Yeah, on Twitch, so. I'm good at crashing. Well, no, I haven't crashed yet, actually. So.
No, I haven't either, actually.
So.
Oh, John, so you're a farmer / trucker fan, I'm assuming. Got any recommendations on what I should do for farming sim dashboard? I use the community dashboards, so I don't make my own, you know. Hey, Blacklight, how you doing, my dude?
I mean, I was saying to Mark, there's been a whole rake of new maps come out for farming.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good mods out there. You know, it's just getting it to run nice.
Oh yeah.
On one, I'll tell you what, mind, on one screen on 4K, Mark put it on the living room TV.
Oh, farm sim. We haven't had it on the big telly yet, though.
Oh no! I tell you what, because he shouted us through one night, and again, massive thanks to those involved with that. Again, they know who you are. But yeah, if you've not seen it on 4K, my God, it was definitely sharp. It's like you could.
Oh yeah, it was like you were in it, man.
Like you get hold of the things, you know. It's yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. You're a COD fan, awesome, man. I've never got into COD, John. I don't know if you play on PC or console, but yeah, I've never really got into it.
What would you say if someone asked you why can't you get into it? It's not that you don't like it. You're like me, you like playing, but it's just that am I too slow? I think I'm just too slow.
I don't know.
But it must be the same for everybody. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know, it's the same, it is the same for everyone.
If I get into it, I don't know. See. Games like this I like because it's chilled. The 5M stuff I like because, you know, it's kind of like slow but fast. So there's some nights of mayhem, some nights of chill. But then it's the people, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, are you Kimmy? You're not Kimmy Visuals, are you? No? But if you are, how is it going? Red Dead, yes.
Are you for it
Yeah.
as well? Good to see everyone, but everyone over on YouTube that I haven't been able to keep up with the names, I do apologise. It's moved that fast. By the time you
YouTube's
read
shifting
one,
tonight, man.
it is. That's what I'm saying. I'll keep trying to look over and find out where. There's another delivery. I tell you what, mind. You don't get much. You don't make a lot of money doing,
No.
just the quick jobs.
Hi from Morocco. Alright, Kimmy, hope you're well, my dude. Malaki, how's it going, man?
Look.
Doing good, mate. I need to go and let the dogs out for a pee. So we'll find somewhere to park.
Yeah, I'll get another load underway while. That's coming.
I'll be due a.
Won't see that.
We'll be due a GoPro battery anyway.
I'm just gonna send. Well, you can come.
No,
and
no,
say
you
hello.
don't need to send him out because I'm coming down.
No, I was gonna. I was telling you to go upstairs and get you.
Yeah.
Right. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. This is Truck John.
Right. If you want to hop on the Twitch, you're more than welcome to. My dad's still over there, and he can still read YouTube, so I won't be long.
Yeah. I'll read a bit of both. Mark's gonna come down and let him out. This is a bit of a board that you come across on when you start a new truck, and most people have already come across it, but they are worth getting the points and putting them in the right places so you can get better loads and things like that. So I've gone for like high value cargo to start with, so now I'll start getting some long distance points and get like jobs that are further away. I've only been doing short ones at the minute. He's coming. Dad's coming now. He's coming now. Right. Yeah, it is great bringing back. People on both sides. It's so hard to read two lots. One moves slightly faster than the other. It's very very hard. Oh yes, please, son. Yeah. But yeah, massive hello to everybody. I mean, everyone who's asked after us as well. It's been really good. It did feel a little bit of a letdown when, you know, couldn't really keep everyone in the loop, but you know, that's just life at the time, you know. Right, where was I? Did I get to Lublin? Right, I don't. Oh, big scan, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, good. Right, let's get the big scanner out, I think. Sick. I've actually forgotten where I've actually been driving to. It's good because you can just have a drive around chatting, you know, it's, you know, so... Exactly. Oh yeah, as Glenn says, you can have music. Mark was saying that that's one thing he does enjoy, when you just don't really have to think about what you're doing. You know, so... It's probably, yeah, well, I don't know, you don't have to, you're not going to get your stream taken off you, are you? So, do you know what I mean? The garden gnome, you know, where's Teddy gone? Here's Teddy, look. Trucker Ted. Poor John, he's been at his nose already. I'm saving the Teddy. How have you done for work, Glenn, and everybody else as well? I can imagine with this lockdown, and it looks like a lot of the country going the same way, you know. It is dreadful at the moment for people out there. Try and stay sane. Look after people. Do them a good turn. Make sure everyone's alright. Alright, let's go. I missed it. I did, honestly, Richard. If I take my eye off something, you know me, I wouldn't like to let you down by not missing the gate. You've got work in the private sector. I mean, to be fair, I thought back to my time as a self-employed, like domestic engineer. I don't know how that would have affected me going in and out of people's houses. I don't know. I don't know how it would work, you know, because obviously people have still got like gas appliances and things to repair and boilers and things, so it's going into a tough period over the winter as well. So I haven't had my flu jab yet either, so I've got that to get. Hiya, Ben. Hiya, Ken and Ben Wilson. Ben, I mean, I went for the 2080, but I managed to get one on a Mark shouting from the door, TI. Yeah, it was a bit of a risky move, I've got to say. It's not something, if someone said they were going to go and buy an unboxed version from somewhere in Sheffield. But you'd laugh because Mark, we took the computer as well, so we could at least try it, but on paper, he just wouldn't hand over the cash for it. It was 700. Did I pay 750 quid? Did I pay 700? I thought, did I? 700 Mark saying, so I'll go with Mark, but we really had no idea whether it was going to work, and we just took the lad on face value, really, that he'd bought it and couldn't fit it in the case. So seemed a bit odd because you think, well, buy another case, but yeah. So Ben, I understand what you mean. I know you got the that big card. You got the trio, I think, if I remember you rightly. But I'm not going to rush to change, Ben. To be fair, I mean, when I was running these monitors in 1440, they were running absolutely fine.
Yep.
And it was only the streaming that we can't output that way. So everything on, yeah.
Can I just?
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah. You tell the story better than me.
No, I didn't want to butt in on that, but I did want to answer someone's question on Twitch because people get slightly confused. Someone's asking if Twitch is free or paid. So YouTube and Twitch are both free, right? So it's the subscriber thing that's slightly different on Twitch than YouTube. So on YouTube, if you want to get notifications, you subscribe to someone, and if you want to support them monthly, then you become a member, right? But on Twitch, if you want to follow somebody and get like notifications, same as being a subscriber on YouTube, you follow them. That's free. So it's free to get Twitch, and it's free to follow somebody and get notified when they're live, same as YouTube. But if you want to pay monthly to support the person, same as being a member on YouTube, you then subscribe to them on Twitch. So people assume because they think following someone is subscribing, it isn't. So that's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, it's exactly the same as YouTube, completely free, support there if you want to, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Havo, yeah, Ben Wilson, yeah. Now Ben's got a Twitch channel as well. I can't remember. Oh, it's Ben Wilson something, but if he can type it in if he wants to. More than welcome to. I know Ben, I got the TI as well. I wasn't sure whether you got the trio version. Len's got the 2080
Super
X trio.
Yeah, but he's only got the Super, not the TI.
Yeah, well, we've got the Super in the big machine, and Mark's big machine.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, I'm you know, I was able to save a bit of money because I moved in with Mark and Emma. So what I was able to save myself and retrieve, we managed to update some stuff. You know, I wasn't paying for a house anymore, so I was able to at that time to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So we tried to update what we could and do what we could for going forward as you do, and it was just that was the deal that I got, and you know I couldn't have afforded a £1,300 graphics card at the time.
No.
Because I wanted to get me screens as well, which you know that's a different story as well. You know, should I have stayed and just got the 1080p's? It's a difficult one.
I think if you'd have done what I said at Christmas time, which was the wrong time to do it anyway, but if you'd have done that at Christmas time, I honestly think the 1080p screens for the money would have been better. But you didn't, and you future-proofed. So,
well, that's what we looked at the time. Yeah. So we went with our own advice, and I've got to say, mind, I mean, I've been playing on them for a long time, and but the 2080 Ti does run 3 1440s absolutely fine.
maxed out as well. Yeah.
As we've tried, but we've been lucky enough that we've had a 2080 Super to test.
Yeah.
1080 Ti's
Yep.
test. 1070s
Yep.
on SLI.
Yep. We've had all
Uh,
sorts.
We've had literally all sorts. So we have been testing them.
The only thing I'll say is if you're someone who games slightly higher at 1440 or someone that games at like a higher resolution 4K 1440 or even someone who games on like quad screens, triple screens, the 1080 Ti, a decent 1080 Ti that is, like a for the Win 3 or hybrid or whatever, is a faster card than a 2080 Super. 100%.
That's what we found out.
Yeah, we found that out. So and that's not hearsay. That's putting one in the machine and putting another one in.
Yeah.
Hiya, Mini.
Trying it.
Mini, I don't know if you're on Twitch, but yes, I will be, and I'll be on Twitch. So the YouTube channel will be open free tonight and probably quiet. So, but yes, I'll be on it at some point later. So.
Glenn's asking in Twitch, how do you subscribe? He's saying he's a newbie now.
So you can't.
Right, Mark will explain it again for you, Glenn.
Yeah, so the only way you can support us on Twitch, which we don't need or want to support, but the only way you can do it is there's a Streamlabs link in the panel section underneath. That's the only way you can support. Because I have my YouTube channel monetized, and obviously we use that to then better the stuff in the room and everything, I can't do it on both. So the only way I could live stream on both with both of them monetized, I can't. Twitch doesn't allow it. So if I made Twitch affiliate or partner, which I already have, I've got the numbers to do that, but I would then have to only put videos on YouTube. That's the way I would have to do it. So I could record all the streams on Twitch and have Twitch monetized, and you could subscribe and all that rubbish. And then what I would do is record the streams, and then after 24 hours I can put them on YouTube and leave YouTube monetized. That's the only way I can do it. But I like live streams on YouTube. So
I'm the same as you. You know, if it was the only place I could live stream, I'd be more than happy on either, to be honest. I mean, doing this way is best of both worlds for us.
Don't get me wrong, if the support was there on Twitch, I would more than likely just go on Twitch permanently. So for instance, if I went over to Twitch right now and I had the same watching as YouTube, then I would probably just do the videos on YouTube and the live and on Twitch. But I don't. I built a community on YouTube and I would like to keep that on here. So unfortunately the quality's a little bit less, fine, but it's one of them things. I'm okay with it. And
it's
eventually sorry, go on.
It's as good as you've been able to make it, and you've tried all sorts of different.
Yeah, the only way that I can make the YouTube streams look as good as Twitch is when we go FTT, fibre to the property. So once we go fibre to the property, once it's available, I can have my bitrate as high as I want, and the YouTube streams should, in theory, look better. So that's kind of what I'm holding on for, because we'll pay whatever we need to pay to get it once it's available.
Absolutely.
So
for us, because we are very high users, and it's worth whatever.
Tanya, yes, someone will put a link in. Just click the link. Ben H or one of me mods will stick a Twitch link in for you, and just click on that. Once there's a guy called Mark that I know, who has been very lazy lately and not put a description in his videos. Once he gets his thumb out of his bum hole, there will be a Twitch link in the description.
Someone like that name.
Yeah, I do as well.
Funny enough.
Mini, I don't actually need any mods at the moment, man.
Yeah.
So I don't need any at the moment. There's a few people offering as well, and I appreciate the offer. I just don't need any mods at the moment, but yeah, I'll keep you all in mind if need be, any regulars and that. So
I just want to go back to Havo when we were talking about cards. Havo's got the 3080. I don't know what you upgraded from, and what kind of difference has he seen. Would be nice to hear. Any actual real world stuff would be. Oh, thanks, Cole.
The only thing that would hold us back from there's two 3080s now as well. There's going to be, I think, a 10 and a 20 gig version. So the only thing
right.
that would hold me back on the 3080 is the fact that it's 10 gig. I would.
We talked about that.
The 10 gig kind of would probably be enough for what I do, to be fair. But I noticed the difference from the 8 gig 1080 to the 10 to the 11 gig 1080 Ti, and then we went to a 2080 Super, which is only 8 gig, and it was worse than the 2080 Ti. So the VRAM definitely has a thing for what we do. We need a bit more, you know.
I totally agree. It is a shame that we're banned for life, and
Yep.
you know, we must be fairly awful people to get. I don't know
Well,
how many people have actually been banned for life, but
yeah, exactly, a lot. But a lot of them just make new accounts and they don't stream, so they can't get caught out.
well, I was good. Yeah,
So,
exactly. I was going to say it
yeah.
is easy to, you know.
This is how mad it is. I could come to any one of your guys' houses, so i.e. we'll use Glenn as an excuse. I could go to Glenn's house right now, sit on his rig, on his profile. He could start his stream, driving his truck, go for a smoke. I could hop in his rig and I would get instantly banned. Glenn would get banned for life, just for letting me in his rig. So it's a massively long story. We eventually ended up getting banned pretty much on purpose, more than anything.
We went up. We did have a bit of a laugh, a bit of a silly laugh at the
It
end.
was one of them things where it was going to happen anyway. But yeah, it was a 2-year storyline. There was a lot of to and fro from admin, a lot of people being children, and eventually we just lost our head and said, right, let's just, if we're banned, we can't be on. So we can't let people down because we're not on. So that's kind of the way we went. I do love single player, to be fair, and even if I got reinstated in Truck Sim, I can't stop people joining me once I've started streaming. And the whole point of me getting banned in the first place, before all the stuff that I did, was the fact that convoys were just too big. So that was what was pissing them off. So I can't stop that. So what's the point?
No. Someone just put in there, Rob Houndog, coffee and truck, and it was coffee
funny.
gear.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to say, you know, sometimes if you're going to play a childish, you know, we did. I can do childish well if I've got to, you know, but it was a bit over the top from us, but it was so silly that I think it deserved poke and fun at.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my whole point to it, you know. Not something you do. Hiya, Richard. So Habbo had the 2080. So you've noticed a big difference, and you were VR.
He had a 2080 Super.
He had a 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
So he's noticed a big difference going to the. Now, hear what Mark's saying, Habbo. Did you get the 10 gig version? Because he's saying there's two versions now.
Yeah, there's only a 10 gig available at the moment.
At the moment, so. But he's already noticed a good difference.
It's only 1 gig difference though, so that's not
what
really...
kind of price difference in the cards is there then?
The 3080 is what, about 700-800 quid, I think. So I'd guess, but he'll tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
I've not looked.
I know when the 2080s Ti's dropped, we were seeing them for sale for like silly prices.
Yeah, but bear in mind that the 3080 isn't a high-end card. The 3090 is, the 24 gig 3090. That's the big boy. That's the new 2080 Ti.
Yeah. But that's the good thing is, especially for the VR, if you've noticed a good difference, and for your racing, it's. I mean, we haven't got a VR at the moment.
We don't. Never say never.
Well, no, I never say never. But, I mean, probably. What is there another Oculus coming out? It's got to be time.
Oh, there will be. There's been a few S's and stuff out. But
that's it. It was the S version.
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that. So it is that thing though. Like if we have a rig just set up for doing that.
Yep. Got a space for it now.
Who do we follow on the real drift from Taylor Ray?
Motion.
He got that motion rig, which I'm definitely well impressed with. And VR, he drifts on. And that was we should have put a link to that because it would be very good for people to actually watch that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then he upgraded it as well, and he gives a really good real
Yeah.
world to
I really like Taylor here, like.
yeah. Yeah, things like that have kept us busy over the time, you know. What are we having for tea tonight?
Hi,
Sausage.
Welsh trucker Paul. Doing really good, man. Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it. I don't know what we're having tonight, to be honest.
I'll give you a bit of sausage.
I don't really fancy out.
It's you a bit of sausage, mate.
Yeah, we'll go sausage then.
Here's a little bit of a real world thing for you, right? I was telling Mark the other day I was watching a documentary and it was about a guy looking into, you know, the sex sort of trade, things like that.
Oh,
you
here
know,
we go.
bad people. And the guy investigated. I kid you not, because I've remembered it. He was called Michael Pfister. I kid you not, I swear. That's what, unless they were having me on the telly, it was on channel forward, it was on forward A. Michael Pfister was looking into paedophiles. My dears. That was funny. What else have we been watching on the telly?
I mean, there's certain things I've been watching, I can't tell them. Now I'm single. Can't talk about that, it's before 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh no. Yeah, sorry guys, ignore that. I didn't, it was Michael something. He wasn't called. But it led me to think about, it is funny how many people seem to have a nickname that goes in, you know, along with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Must be people that have come across that before. Come on there,
Right.
get it in the box.
Hiya Paul, yes, but on Twitch. Yeah, so any big storylines will be done on YouTube, but yeah, primarily most of it will be on the old Twitch. Bit quieter over there. It's nice, man. I never thought, right, when I came back, I was Euro trucking the other day with you lot, and there was the chat was just moving. I mean, I think there's quite a few in the day, but the chat seems quite nice. But yeah, the other day it was just mad, and then I came off and I went on Twitch for a couple of hours, and it was so nice because it's just reading it every now and again. It was quite nice.
What time's Mark on? We don't know. We're going to get our tea and do something. So
10, I would say, around about 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Just a loosely based aim for.
Well, we'll come off
right.
here, you know, and then half an hour for the oven and that. You know, you're looking around about an hour to sort tea and get tea. So I've got to feed the boys and that. So yeah, I would say 10 o'clock's a suitable time.
I've got time for another load, haven't I?
Yep.
Right, got time for a load.
Well, you can park up anywhere. And then we just carry on from the next stream. I'll try and get you on the farm tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. I didn't know what time you wanted to come off here, that's all. So.
Yeah, probably another half hour, just over.
Right,
If you're
so
good with that.
Yeah, I'll just get another job, yeah.
I mean, I've got no real plans, really. We're a little bit later starting because we're trying to get everything set up, but...
Yeah. You know, when you're taking a quick job...
You need to get a bank loan's what you need to do. You need to stop the quick jobs.
I know, I'll do that when I thought... Because I thought while I'm just chatting to everyone and getting myself back into it, I'll do what's easy for my brain to handle.
Yeah.
And then I'll go with that. But anyway, when you take a quick job, does it just send you to the garage? You don't have to drive to the garage to pick it up, do you?
No.
Because I haven't got a truck. So it would just send me there, wouldn't it?
Yep. We've already done a couple, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that myself. Yeah, I'm answering that myself, so I'm going to take it up there.
Yeah, I'm talking to my dad. He's on Twitch. That Twitch link there, so...
Yeah.
I really need to change all my channels over to just Armstrong Gaming instead of the Mark, and just remove the Mark, and we'll just have Armstrong Gaming, because it's a bit easier, because we both use both channels, so...
Well, I've got one of them special loads, you know, where you've got to drive properly.
Yeah, you got to follow the van and that.
Yeah, it looks really good, that.
It's actually pretty cool, yeah.
Havo, I know he's been like most people support the channel a long time. Yes, Mark, and me, he's asking about you and Emma, so
Yeah.
I'll let you fill in the blank. I don't really like speaking.
What, like, what's gone on just generally, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you maybe put it in a better way than
Well, I mean,
you know.
we're halfway through the stream, so it'll make sense to just let them know why we stopped and just everything, really. If I'm
Yeah,
mentioning Emma anyway, so,
I
long
mean,
story
yeah,
short, Mum humped a neighbour, Dad moved in with me at Christmas.
yeah,
Once my dad moved in with me, content, although we made it look like we were still streaming and enjoying everything, we weren't. It was hard to get your brain into it. My dad wasn't in a good place. I wasn't, because my mum actually moved in with us at Christmas. Yeah, it was a long story, but
yeah,
you know, long story short, it was an awkward situation at Christmas. So mum's now back with a neighbour. That's fine. Dad lives with myself. Then we're trying to get everything sorted. Everything was a bit slow. YouTube was on, off, on, off. We were trying for you guys, but we certainly weren't streaming for ourselves then, at
we
all.
did our best.
That had gone, kind of. So anyway, long story short, then lockdown happened. Emma is in quite a high job and does a lot of overseas phone calls most days. She was in the games room with me and my dad, so we really had to be quiet. Even 5Emma had to do that on the night time, and we just have to keep things as kind of quiet as possible. So that went on for 4 to 5 months until she could go back to work. So once the lockdown happened, our heads weren't in it. We just said, look, we'll just stop. We didn't know what to say to you, so we did tell everyone what was happening on Facebook, and we did on Discord as well.
As best as you can. Yeah.
As much people as we could in the loop. But we couldn't do it on YouTube because what had actually happened, which a lot of you won't know, there was a whole load of rubbish happening in the comment section, and I was trying to answer people and tell them what they were saying was rubbish, but the comments were just, because of 3,000 videos, the comments were just going mad, and the amount of rubbish that was going on about us, you know, the most common one was me being dead, which clearly, obviously I'm not, unless this is heaven, which, you know, but that was the most common issue. So I turned the comments off and I said, I'm not going to say anything on YouTube because I don't know what's happening. I know once lockdown's done I'll be back, so we'll just get lockdown out of the way. So that was the plan. Just at the end of lockdown, Emma went back to work and we were just getting the room set back up with lights and everything else, and Emma told me one day that she wanted to go and do her own thing. No hard feelings, there was no funny businesses going on. She just wants to go on and try and better herself on her own, which is fine. So obviously I'm pleased I didn't start YouTube again, because I would have stopped again, because that was a big thing. Well, so she moved out, she got herself a new house and everything about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and here we are, now we're back.
I mean, you had been exploring the children route.
Yeah, we had.
Well,
yeah.
which was in there as well, which is that's obviously.
Yeah, we had adoption, which we got turned down for due to myself, and then we also had the fostering, which was kind of that was going to be it, and we kind of thought we'd got it, and then about a month before lockdown ended, we didn't. We got turned down for that as well due to me and my health reasons. So unfortunately, that obviously definitely had something to do with me and Emma, because as it stands, while we're together we can't have children, so with me involved. So, which again, I'm not going into major detail, I was going to kind of leave that out, but at the end of the day, that's what's happened, you know, as true to form as we can be, that's the crack, and yeah, life goes on. So
there was an awful lot in the mix, you know, and I know there's a lot for a lot of people to get on with, but it's just life's tough, isn't it? You know.
Yep. Always someone got it tougher as well.
Yeah. It's funny. I actually over the lockdown period I stumbled upon a single lounge which was in one of these virtual taverns.
Oh, here we go.
That's opened my eyes a bit, like, you know, so I think I was just enjoying a bit of the no interest in going and getting set up with anybody. I'm perfectly happy, but
Hiya Mary, how's it going, man? Hello Sophie, hope you're well.
No, I mean, honestly, I mean, it was hard for people asking, honestly, just they wanted to they're interested when you're going to be back on and what you're up to and all that kind of thing, which is really, really good. And you want to be as honest as you can be, is what we've tried to be. That's what we've always said to people. But then it becomes a case of, well, how do you then second guess what's going to happen next couple of weeks, and your head's full of rubbish. So.
Just to answer George, so obviously the streams will get back to being episode based, and we'll have farming episodes, trucking episodes, and concentrate on building out. We're both on new profiles, so we'll concentrate on building our companies and all that. But at the moment, it's my dad's first stream back after 7 months, so it's just a lot of question answering. And if you've seen the last couple of streams I've done, I've kind of answered a lot of the questions that I'm answering again. So yeah, you'll have to bear with us for a week or so while everyone gets used to everyone being back, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And hi to Luce. Yes, Mark's currently streaming over on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. I mean, you know, we've heard a lot of things. People sending us different things, and even hearing Mark had been in prison apparently, and just all sorts of, just as you know, it's just
the dead one was the most common.
I mean, I physically hadn't heard that. I don't even know you told me that.
Yeah.
I think you don't think you did.
I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah, me being dead was the most common knowledge gossip that was going around. So, and
to be fair, you know this stuff's going on, but you still can't really say. You're trying to say, even to people who, we're coming very close to a lot of people, and
see
it's tough.
A lot of people wanted us to go on and put a video on, right? And if I'd have done that at the start of lockdown, would have been a huge mistake, because
Absolutely.
I'd have gone on, start of lockdown, and said, right, gonna get to the end of lockdown, Emma's going back to work, bang, 5 streams a day again, we're back, right? And that's what you would have looked forward to. But then obviously Emma left me just at the end of lockdown, so I wouldn't have come back because I wasn't in the headspace. So I'm so pleased I did nothing, because it just, although it was not fair on you guys, it worked, because that much went on that I didn't know was going to happen. You know, I'm happy, to be fair. We're back now, so.
Well, I'll tell you another major bit that we missed out there as well is when you fell downstairs.
Yeah.
And then you were really bad for a week.
Well, that a lot of people were saying that obviously that didn't happen. Well, whether you think it did or it didn't, it did. What people were getting at, I think, is because I wasn't in hospital laid up and all that. But what you forget is, one, I do fall a lot. So there's some falls I don't go to hospital for if it's just bruising, because, well, it's normal. Like, I fall a lot. But on the other front, I have been to hospital a lot as well. But when I fall, one of the biggest cause of injuries when you trip over or you fall is you put your hands out. You try and save yourself. And I don't, because I'm unconscious. So, yeah, I'm quite lucky. I mean, apart from scraping things and a few bruises, I mean, I was fine. I was very dazed for like a week, wasn't I? But, you know.
And it was me, I've got to say, I was nagging at him because he was trying to get on a lot, and he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. And I think fortunately a sensible way to sort of pull someone back from that, and you realise how tired and how you're emotionally drained, you're physically drained.
Yeah. And
it as Mark does with me, he sees this thing's wrong and he tells me, and I just take that as right, okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
And so there's a bit of that in it as well. I mean, a lot really when you think, not to take away from things that have happened to a lot of other people, so.
I'm in a DAF XF, I am, yeah. Hiya, Droxy, how are you doing? Been good, man. John, I don't know where John is. He's not with me, so. Is he with you?
Sorry, who are you looking for?
John.
John.
I can hear him.
Yeah, I've just turned around. Are you wanting to be out? Are you playing? No, they've been out.
Yeah, they've been out, but they haven't been fed. They want them fed.
I think you're never sure whether John's... See, you get this. What John does is he pinches something off George, and George, being this big Rockweiler, scary, he just shouts at him.
Can someone get rid of Tyler's comment. I really appreciate that, Tyler, but there really isn't any hard feelings, so I don't want any abuse or anything towards Emma at all, because it really could have gone wrong, and it didn't. So, you know, it was done very calmly. I helped her set up a new house. She helped us get everything switched over. Everything was calm and collective. I've still got all my gear in here, you know, and you know, we both walked away with the house, and so
I think the world of her as well. So
I do, and at the end of the day, when I married her, I agreed to do anything I would to make her happy.
Absolutely.
So I agree that's stand by each other's thick and thin, which I know that isn't, but I've done my bit. I stood by her. She's happy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it'll be a long time before she knows everything, but you know, it's all good.
I better go and let him.
There's no point. You're needing fed.
Right, I think that's probably what it is. Yeah. So
that's what it is.
Anyway, as I said, I mean, we won't be the only family that have had. And my daughter's not been very well, which is another side of, you know, trying to help out and worrying about somebody else as well. So
what should we do with them? Feed them, or because as soon as I feed them, I mean, you can feed them and leave the door open. But I don't mind nipping down. But we're coming off in a bit anyway for tea.
I know. Yeah.
So,
well, come off. I can get parked up. I'm just in the middle of one of these like convoy things.
Yeah, mate. Are you okay to put the food out and I'll just finish my job and just go to late? Because obviously we're on two separate streaming profiles, aren't we? So
yeah.
So I'll just finish this one, but it's up to you. I can leave you on and I'll come off and go and sort them.
No, I'll come off. I'll just park up because even though I'm doing a convoy thing, it'll carry on where I left off, won't it?
Yep, it will. Don't park though. Just leave it in the middle of the road.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, because the van won't follow you into the parking place.
Right, just 2 seconds, everyone. I'm just going to pull up there. So I'm just going to dive off and go and sort the
see you later, Sophie. You take care. Yeah, if that's all right. Sorry, we'll get it right next time, but.
Yeah, absolutely no problem. Anyway, massive hello to everyone who's over on YouTube, everyone on Twitch. Thanks for coming and saying to us. We'll get back to doing everything that we love doing. You know,
you've got about 80 people over there to say bye to. So
I know it's been absolutely brilliant. You know, and I don't want to miss saying hello to anybody. You know, so it's all valuable. And as I said, we'll catch up with you again. So till next time, see you later. Bye bye now. Right, sir, I'm going to hang my headset up and go and...
make sure you put your mic up or leave Discord. Stay in Discord if you want, but just put your mic up.
I'll put my mic up and go and sort the bends out.
Yeah,
I'll catch you all later.
If you're struggling, though, I can do it. It's not an issue.
No, I'll do it.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Catch you in a bit. Yeah, so we've been kind of sharing things out a lot, you know. Yeah, I'm staying. Just for a little bit. But yeah, we've been kind of sharing things out so one does tea. And obviously whenever we do food and things like that, we both have to be in the same room anyway. So it's quite funny. Right, so we'll drive that one for now. We'll hop back in the Scanny. Thank you for the nice setup comment, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. You know, we're trying to get back to everything being sorted as fast as possible. So just you know, I really appreciate you giving us a bit of time. Proper truck. See you later, Bradley, man. You take care, my dude. Alright, let's now go and get this repaired, and we'll go and pick a job up and get parked on the motorway somewhere further down. This is it's called Sim Dashboard. I've actually got a video on YouTube not so long ago of how to set this up. It is a £13 payment, one-off, and you get access to all games. So, Set a Corsa, iRacing, Flight Sim, Farming Sim, Euro Truck. You can use this in anything you want. It's fantastic. Hiya Grizzly, how's it going? I just need to get this repaired, man. I did up the bit rate a bit, so yeah, hopefully it will help, but it's one that I'm limited to my upload speed anyway, so there's not an awful lot I can do. This is probably as good as it's going to look. Even a streaming PC wouldn't help because I'm still limited on my bit rate, you know. Hiya Ben, yes, about 10 o'clock on Twitch, so I'm sure someone will blast the Twitch link in for you. Hello from the States. Well, hello. Hope you're well, my dude. Costa del Scotland, yeah. What are you up to tonight, Mary? You all good? I do play Forza, yes. I haven't actually got that set up internet friendly yet. But yes, I do play Forza. I just the actual computer and all that isn't actually ready to go yet. But it just wants a capture card put in. I'll get that sorted this week, and then I can stream downstairs as well, which is awesome. Tired from work. You up? 5 mate, yeah, about 10 o'clock I'll be on, just on the Twitch like, so it'll be a quieter job. When's the next stream, Bob? Just 10 o'clock tonight, but tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'll be on Farm Sim tomorrow, through the day that is, about the same time, you know, give or take an hour. He had to go and sort the dogs out, and thought kind of got the timings wrong a little bit. Bear in mind, when we used to stream, once 6 o'clock came, Emma sorted the dogs out because I had them all day. So whereas now we've got them, so just starting to get into the habit of trying to get the boys out before we get on and stuff, you know. We'll get there. It's all a bit awkward at the moment. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I need to try and get the Farm Sim panel mounted actually. Oh, I could do that tomorrow before stream. That's a good, because everyone likes a GoPro now. So yeah, I might try and make something. Yeah, that's a good idea. Right, I'll have a think about that. I don't know what yet, but I'll make something. Screens, I use 4 screens, so 32 on the top and 3 40-inch screens on the bottom. As you can see, if I put my hand on the wing mirror there, they're quite big. Yeah, well, I've got my handbrake and that mounted on this side, you see, so I can't really mount it, you know, it would have to be on this side, so I'll think of something, no doubt. Hey Tank, how's it going? Yeah, Merry Jambo's back in, Big Steve's back in 5M, so guarantee he ends up in Dan's little gang. Guarantee it. I can see it. He's going to be a baller. I'm going to have to go through this red actually because I'm blocking the traffic. I love this sound. It does, Murray, yeah. Hi, Emily. Is that Emily? I might be reading that wrong, but hope you're well, man. Yeah, it's hard if you don't know anything about them, but all I can say is with Google and YouTube around, you can really learn whatever you want, because everything I know about what I know, which is not much, but everything I've learned is purely been through YouTube. So Jane, it's limited to 56. Dogs are good, man. Yeah, dogs are good. His dad's just feeding them now, so. Oh, you big dick. Jesus Christ. Ben, I can have a look, man, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you ask anybody if a pre-built PC would do you, they would say no, right? But at the end of the day, just do a bit of research, find out, see what the components are in it. You know, definitely if you're going to get a pre-build, I would highly recommend using a reputable like business, so eBuyer from the UK or you know wherever you live. But for us, you know, use a proper PC place. Don't go on Amazon and buy a gaming PC because you'll end up with a shit. Do you know what I mean? Ah, thanks for that. So it looks not too bad then, I take it, the stream. It's as good as I can do on YouTube. This is it. This is as good quality as I can get, so. Yeah, Labrador puppies are awesome, man. Hey Jack, so we're only doing one simulation stream a day at the moment, but I'll be chilling on Twitch later, yes. Simulator guy, how we doing? Ah, appreciate that, man, thank you. Please, I could help, man. Hiya JS Gamer, I actually bought this setup during lockdown, and yeah, the whole thing, seat, wheel, pedal, shifter, screens, stand, everything owes me about 700 quid, so I can actually tell you what this one cost because I only just bought it a few months ago, so. Hiya Grizzly, how's it going, man? Now then, we're good. We've had a good stream. My dad's fully set up now, so happy. We're just checking that he was all set up, ready to go. So we're gonna go and get some food, and then I'll be on Twitch tonight at about 10 o'clock, chilling over there for a bit. Won't be exciting tonight, like I've got work to do and in the city. So yeah, it won't be an exciting murder everyone stream, but I'm gonna stream whenever I'm gaming really, so if I feel like it's boring and it's not simulation orientated, then I'll put it on Twitch, but if you know, if I think you guys will enjoy it, I'll put it on here, so. Well, it's 8 PM here, so it'll be about 2 hours time I'll be on. Excellent. We're golden. Right, so we'll park the big scanny up there. We'll go in there, get the lights on and get everything cleaned up. But yeah, thanks again for joining. As I say, don't forget, I will be on later tonight on the old desk setup, so, but you know where I am if you want me. But yes, farm sim tomorrow guys, so we'll be back on the old farm tomorrow. Possibly with me dad, I don't know yet, but I would think we'll be on with my dad tomorrow, so with the farm, and I'll get him to get the mods and that set up, you know. So I'll catch up with you all then. Hope you all have a fantastic day and a fantastic night time. John's just come in for the final part of gaming. Hi John. So yeah, I hope you all have a great night. If one of the moderators, Mary or someone, could just chuck my Twitch account in there, that would be great. If not, just search Mark Armstrong Gaming. I am about. I will put it in the description for the future. I promise you that. Alright, catch us all later, man. Thanks again, and I'll see you all farming tomorrow, probably middle of the daytime, and 5M on Twitch tonight at 10. So have a good night guys, thanks again for joining the stream, pleased to be back, and we'll see you all soon.